Hi, it's Pat in the garage. We're putting on Sunday, September 22nd. Yeah, we're working on the base of the simulator. We worked other day. You saw us move the front part, the U-shaped, into the house. Now we're working on the two back sections of the base, which are for the two seats. The one over on the left here is finished. We rebolted the whole thing. Here's the rails. It's fully cleaned and bolted, rebolted. We take out all the rusted cap head screws and countersunk screws for the deck and put new ones in. We're working on the first officer side now, replacing bolts. Once we've got the rest of the hardware replaced, we're going to clean the deck and move it into the sim room. So here we go. Now what we got left to do is work on the yoke box and move the MIP in. Yoke box is right down here. That's gonna be a big job, and then the MIP is back over there. Okay, so I should take my parts. Where are my parts? What do I do with them? Oh, they're up here. So we've got we're using 1/2 inch. I think you can see these here, 1/2 inch. What are these? 1024. Yeah, quarter 20 cap head, little cap head screws. Bolts the whole thing together. And instead of using nuts with inserts or washers, we're using nuts with serrated. You can see serrated collars. Oops, has a nice collar on it, and it's serrated, so it works like a. We can't even see it there in my hand. It works like a washer, and you don't need a backing wrench because it just tightens right up. So I got this. I got my tools. And so we've done a lot of this already. We're going to start farther down, down here. Here's the 1/2 inch, quarter 20 cap heads, and serrated nuts. And gloves, sweet gloves. Most of this one's done. I'm gonna finish it up. Go. So put it on number 2. Just throw those away. We'll do, there's 4 of them here. We'll do 1/2 of them and then replace them and do the other 1/2. One. Okay. these up. Seems like this whole job is going really slow, but there's no way around. It's got to replace all these. They're rusted too badly. Luckily here in Arizona, we're not going to have a problem with rust. Never going to happen. It's too dry here. It's a lovely it's just past lunchtime. It's a lovely day. It's about 49 degrees this morning. But right now it's probably 75 and just lovely out. My wife and I went down to downtown, did a little art shopping, found a nice little painting we liked. Came back, had lunch, and I'm working on the sim. Those four done. Let's see. These are done. These are done. These are done. We'll just work our way down. Oh, here. Are these done up here? No. These ones up in here need to be done now. Let's go up here. Don't want to do all of them at the same time, and the metal will move. We'll do half of them. Okay. These two off. And that's why we wear gloves, just for that reason. Invariably, something bad will happen to your fingers. I need a longer shank on this one. Those 4 are done. We'll just start at the top, work our way down. Those are done. These 4 are done. Those 4 are done. Okay, those 4 are done. Those 4 are done. All these are done on this side. And we gotta do the bottom. So we're gonna have to move this. Have to flip this over. Okay, that's the right direction. I think I want to flip it all the way over. Let me move this one. And I need a little mat to put on the ground. So let's flip this over. I'm going to pick it up, move it back. And stand it up here. Right here. Pick it up and move it back. Not bad, it's about 45 pounds. Okay, let's work on these top ones now. That long shank. Let's get a little more light here. Might help. There we go. A little bit of light. And I need my wrench. Sort of. really like the serrated collars. A little more gripping power on the metal, plus you don't need a lock washer. Then these two down here. Okay, those four are done, those two, those are done, those are done. These are done. These are done out here, down there. We did these four. That's it. That's all the bolts. So the bottom here is felted, so it slides. Bear with me 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay, we're gonna vacuum this up a little bit and clean it. Let me turn the simple back on. Okay, now we're gonna lay it down and we're gonna clean the tops of the decks with some aluminum cleaner. Put some dog hair in here when you get off. Okay, so we're gonna lay these down now. There. This one's on a little roller. Lay it down too. sponge. I got this aluminum cleaner that's diluted distilled water, clean the aluminum. I need to find my rag I use for aluminum. Okay, got my rag, and I need gloves. Really don't want to mess with this aluminum cleaner without gloves on. That's pretty nasty on your skin. I found one. Well, here's the others. Okay. Rag a little wet. And we'll spray this baby. If you let this aluminum cleaner sit on aluminum, it'll turn it white. So you gotta wipe pretty quickly. Got a nasty smell to it too. Okay. Over here. I think I dilute this, what is it, 10 to 1, this aluminum cleaner. First time I tried it without diluting it, it turned the aluminum white immediately. You ever run your hands over aluminum, they come back a little black? Well, this cleans that up. Takes all the dirt off. Okay, That one's done. Let's go ahead and rinse this one off. Take our sponge. Okay, I'll just dry it off here. Okay, that one's done. Let's do the other one. Okay, let's rinse this one off. We're just going to do the deck, none of the other aluminum. This is where it gets most of the dirt pounded into it. We'll rinse off and we'll dry it. Okay. Dry this off. Okay, both decks are nice and clean. Obvious difference. So now I'm going to pause this while I go clean up the sponge in the bucket and come back and move these. I'll be right back. Let me get these gloves off. Since I'm throwing good gloves away. Never know when you're going to need a proctology exam. Okay. Pause this for just a second. I'll be right back. Oops, I don't think I was recording a second ago. So, just in case I wasn't, just in case I wasn't recording, I was on pause. I moved one base into there, but I wanted to show you the cleaner I'm using, just in case I wasn't recording. This is Duro Gloss 860 aluminum cleaner and brightener. This stuff's some nasty stuff. 10 to 1 just for general cleaning like I was doing. Definitely dilute it, don't get it on your skin. But it will clean aluminum. Please read the instructions. Let me put this away. Okay, what I'm going to do is pause the recording for a second, move this first one and come back and take you guys for a ride. I'll be right back. Okay, I moved the first one. Now we're going to stand up the second one, move the camera, take you for a ride. So bear with me. Let me stand this one up. That. And I found that if I pick it up by the heavy side, it's easier to deal with than the light side because it's kind of a little heavier on this side. It's easier to get closer to my body. This down here. Set that right there. Pick this up. Just like that. Set it on there. Square it up. Go a little towards the heavy side there. Okay? And turn it around because we'll be pulling. We'll be pulling it in. Because the turning wheels are on this side. So let's get some let's get the camera going. So we're gonna move some cameras now. Bear with me 1 second here. Hopefully we don't lose you. this down with a rod. Down. Okay, now let me move the computer. Excuse if the house it doesn't look like it's moved into because we're still moving in, so there's nothing on the walls. It's about as good as it's going to get, I think. I don't like that. You know what I'm going to do? I think I'm going to change my my camera. Bear with me. Okay, I think that should be okay. Wish me luck. If I touch my wife's walls in her house, she'll kill me. So, here goes. She's gonna kill me anyway, but she won't kill me for this if I don't touch the walls. Okay. Ooh, easy, Pat. Nice and easy. Ah. Okay. Here's the big bump. Nothing. Coming in. I'm gonna shut this door. Hold on. Around the corner. Dining room, kitchen, living room. And around the corner, well, he came in the other way with the big one the other day. We're coming in from the hallway from the garage. Okay, and we'll make a right into the sim room. Right in here. you've been in here before. We're going to come over here and move the camera. Oh, let me figure out where we're going to put this. I'll try on this chair. Start putting this computer on a chair. Right there. Okay, you can. And let's get this camera down and mount it somewhere. Probably right up here. Good spot. Bear with me. This down. I think we can do it back just like that temporarily. Let's see how that works. Okay. That's not very good, is it? It's not good at all. That's going to have to do temporarily. Yeah, that should do. Okay, so I already got this base. I got this base in here. And I don't know if this is the captain's or the first officer's side. How do I tell? 50-50. Let's just lay this one down. Right there. And we'll take this one off. And we'll set it right here. Ugh. Right there. I'll get this card out of here. And lay this one down. Oh, my mistake. You gotta turn it around. The rails go to the front. And since we're on felt, I can just spin it around on this wood. Without a chance of scraping the wood. That goes right there. That's not very level. Let's try this one down here. Perfect. There. Let's open that a little more. There we go. And we'll try this one over here. That looks a little better. think this one goes here. I don't remember which one goes where. I don't know if it makes any difference. Okay, let's put this one over here. And spinning it around. Just like that. Okay. Oh, something's backwards. Oh, this one's backwards. There. Okay. So, see if we can move this here. Open that. So you get the camera, a little better angle on that camera. How's that? Okay, so what we have here is the base minus the yoke box that goes right in the middle. So it's 8 foot wide, 7 foot long. This all bolts together. The yoke box goes right here in the middle. Right down here. And the seat goes here and here. This all bolts together. And this is basically where it's going to sit. Only sit. Actually, captain sits on this side. Yep, goes here. And the yoke box goes in here. Still going to finish building that, or rebuilding it. That gives me, there's a step here that bolts along the back. A step that bolts along the back. We got some plates in the step. That step comes out 1 foot. So behind the sim, I still have, let's measure it. Still have 6 feet 2 inches behind the sim for more toys. That's good. Ouch, pinch me in the wrong spot. 6 foot 2 inches back towards the back wall and 13 feet across. Lots of toy room. Okay, it's a big deal getting this in here. It's all cleaned up, ready to go. Or a mosquito in. Not good. You can put a chair right here and see if the height of the screens is good, but I'm sitting here, it's about halfway. It's pretty good. A lot of adjustments we still have to do, but you can't go any more this way unless I move the screen against the wall, which is an option. We got a couple options. I could put that whole base, now see it's cantilevered. I got some options. Let's think about that. Okay, next thing is go back to the garage and talk about the yoke box. So I'm going to pause this. This recording and go back to the garage. Yoke box and the MIP on here. Those are the two big things we have to do. And then we can start bolting things together. And once that's done, we can talk about starting to put get that mosquito. We start talking about putting the shell together. One step at a time. Okay, I'm going to pause it for a couple minutes. Okay, we're back in the garage. We're now going to look at the yoke box a little bit and see what's going on with it. It's definitely the next indicated step. So this is the yoke box. Probably see it in the camera up there. Let's see if I can get you so you can see it. Bear with me. Anyway, a lot of parts down here. Gotta see if I can take it apart a little bit. We get a chair. Some gloves on. Gotta remember how I did this. Some gloves on. See if I can actually get the yokes out of here. Instructions. Frame parts. Leave that in there. I think I unbolted and lifted them out. They're a little rusted. I'm going to have to clean them up. The yokes have to be lifted out, so I'm going to have to put on some when I lift them out. I think this workbench, this little workbench, it's got all these bolts and stuff. This is going to be what I put them on. So let me clear all this out. All these nuts and bolts in here. Serrated flange nuts. It's here. We got 100 of those left. Serrated flange nuts. Black nuts. Black nuts. Lock washers, 2 boxes of lock washers, tools. Okay. So we're going to take these stringers off. Let me label these stringers. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. And I'll label them up here also. I know which one goes to where. 2, 3, 4. Okay. So we'll go left to right. Oops. We'll go left to right. 1. Go 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, and 4. 4. That way we keep track of which ones are which. So these two have to come out. Get the other side. Let's take a picture also, just in case. Oh, those get bent a little bit. Well, they're out of here. Now I'm going to move this whole thing that way. I'm going to put the stand over here. Okay. Now I'm going to see how I get these yokes out here. Put them right here. Okay. Step in here. They're connected together by a cord, so it makes it a little more difficult. Let's do this one first. Just set it right there. Now, okay, that one's there. And the other one comes out. It goes right there. Like that. Got them both out. Pretty rusted on the bottom. We'll clean that all up, lubricate it. Let's get all this junk out of here. Keep the wood. Back. These plates all go in the back of the those two seat boxes I just took in there. These are the plates that go in the back. Clean them up a little. Wipe them down. And go install these. For now, I'll just set them right here. We'll get to them in a little bit. That wasn't too bad. Pause this for just a second. Okay, my wife's out on the porch reading. We're talking to her friends, so I snuck in the kitchen and got me some ice cream. Slow churn caramel. Don't tell her. I deserve it. Okay. I got the box cleaned. I got vacuum all the dirt out of the bottom of it next. And completely re-bolt the rusted bolts. Then we'll get all the parts and lay them out and start putting the yokes. We gotta clean up the yokes a little bit. They're a little rusted on the bottom. And remount them on the bearings. Put all the plates in and hold together. And then get this inside. and bolt the frame together. I might have to go back and look at some of my old videos. How I took this thing apart. I'm eating this too fast. I'm gonna get brain freeze. I am a pig. This is yummy. It's amazing how much ice cream you can shove in a little cup, little bowl like this. I broke the last ice cream scoop I had. Snapped the handle off. I was digging into the ice cream so much. So we're at the store, and I bought a real ice cream scoop, a metal one. Not gonna be able to break that one. Because I can put a serious dent in a gallon of ice cream with a scoop. It's like I need a backhoe when I scoop ice cream. Wood. Oops, my wife's gonna bust me for that one. Okay, I'm gonna go clean this dish out and I'll put it back before she catches me. I'll be right back. Okay, we're gonna rebolt this box now. Gloves. Wire brush, some cleaning pads. Where's the wire brush? Here it is. Nope, that's the fiber one. I want the wire brush. There it is. And so these cleaning pads and bolts. Okay, that's just a little paint chipping away. Time to hit it with a vacuum. Okay, vacuum. Wipe this out, a little dirty down in here. I wonder if that aluminum cleaner would do a better job. I think so. Let's give it a try. I'll put that all away, but it's pretty dirty, this aluminum. Let me go bust out the aluminum cleaner again. Right back. Okay, we're gonna try this aluminum cleaner again, see if, well, we know it's gonna clean it. This stuff is pretty dirty down in here. Oh yeah. Okay, one more piece here. Wipe it all down. Okay. Sponge. Okay, we're done here. Pretty cleaned up. Clean this all out. Wash your hands. Let me pause this for a second while I wash all this junk out. Much cleaner now. Okay. The yoke box is all cleaned out. Got the yokes out. I'm going to rebolt it. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 20, 30, probably 40 bolts in here. They have to be zipped out and re-bolted. I'm not going to subject you to that drill going for the next hour. Anyway, once I do that, the end of the yokes here are really rusted up. So we're gonna take the wire brush and we're gonna, or probably even the drill with the wire wheel and clean these all up, get them nice and shiny. Yeah, we're gonna take the wire wheel to this stuff. Yep, get the surface rust off of that, clean all these up. Then what happens is we got to take a couple of ladders. So you got a 6 foot to 10 foot ladder. We'll put in here, and we'll put a double 2x4, 10 foot across here, and we'll suspend these two yokes in the air with some straps. And we'll sit over here. We'll suspend these two yokes in the air with some. This. Oops. Oh no. There. We'll suspend those two yokes in the air. I can't get my camera right here. In the air with a couple of ladders and some 2x4s. Suspend them in the air. And we'll put the bearing ends in the caps in the bearings and put the centerpiece in. Then we got a bunch of metal that's all got to be bolted in and held, bolted up, bolt this whole box up that holds these yokes together that are linked together to put the cross beams in. And this is going to take probably all day tomorrow if I get the time. I got some other things, life things I have to deal with. Where's that wipe things? Anyway, once this box is together, this yoke box is together and cleaned up, it gets taken in there and gets put in the middle, and then the whole base gets bolted together. The end plates I took out that are sitting over there get bolted on. The step gets bolted on. Once it's all bolted together, then we can start unwrapping all the parts for the shell, and probably put the nose of the shell, bolt the nose of the shell together, and put the, I think I've got to put, before I put the yoke box in, I might have to put the MIP, main instrument panel. I have to clean it up and put it in place. And then we start building the shell, and then it starts to get real. As we get things out of this garage and into the air, it becomes starting to look like a plane. So I'm going to call it a day for this recording. I've got some more work to do, unzipping all these bolts, but we made a lot of progress. I'm going to call this day 3 or 4 of actually rebuild. So we can see definite progress. There's been a lot happen besides that, but this is major. So thanks for being here. Hope you've enjoyed me rambling and eating ice cream. I will talk to you hopefully tomorrow. Bye-bye.